Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for showing all the love to my channel. This is the continuation of my last video and I hope you guys like this as well. So yeah, let's get into the video. We will be joined with one of my friends. This is Nida. Nida, would you like to give a little introduction?
So I am Nida right now. I'm 21 and I'm preparing for UPSC. I am a college graduate and that's it about me.
Nida, we all know that things with women's safety around the world, not just in India, but things with women's safety around the world have been to its worst at this time. The past 1 or 2 years with COVID, we all saw the number of women, violence against women, increase with an exponential number. You yourself are in Delhi right now. Delhi is considered as the hub of female violence in India right now.
Yeah.
What do you want to say about that?
I'm not really sure how should I be explaining the situation right now because I've experienced it firsthand when I was in Mumbai as well and when I was in Delhi as well. From past 2 years, even though the whole talk of feminism has increased, what I believe is the feminists, who are these privileged feminists who are talking about stuff that are like those are problems too, but those are kind of a first world problem. Women in India are still going through problems that should have left in like 15th century, which is there are hundreds of rape cases that happen just in one single day. Moreover, these cases don't get reported, mostly because the justice system in India is very delayed. How long it took for Nirbhaya case to receive justice. In fact, when it was the famous case ever of a rape case, like I shouldn't be using the word famous, but a lot of people were there for protest. A lot of people were talking about it.
It had the most highlight. It got the most highlight among all the rape cases.
It took a lot of time for it to receive justice.
I guess it was 8 years or something.
Yeah.
The reality here is it's not just rape cases that we are talking about. Women's safety in general is on a very, very it's almost equal to nothing. So do you think that the toxic masculinity is one of the major reasons of rape cases?
I think a lot of times men do think that what women are just bodies there to satisfy their pleasures, and it's horrifying.
That's something that disgusts me, because again, I said this previously as well, but this world was not made for men only. This world was not made for only humans. This is a planet for cohabitation, and it doesn't make sense at all. You know, males, not just in India, but all around the world, they have this superiority complex. They feel that they're better than the females, and I guess that plays a very big role in this violence against females, because males think, oh, it's okay, they are fragile, they are very easy to target. Yeah, the safety of the girl is secondary to what people will say.
Exactly.
It's so intrinsic and it's so deep rooted in India. What will people say is, it's just amazing that people don't really care about what the safety is going to be. Sometimes I feel that
this very minimal thing that I have seen in my house, I'm allowed friendship with guys, allowed for just putting it.
That's the thing, Nida. That's the thing. You are allowed.
Yeah, I'm allowed. Guys. And my friends do come to my place. Kiran comes, Abdul comes, all of these guys comes to my place. But I'm not allowed to click alone pictures with them, because if some relative sees this, or if somebody comes with you with a marriage proposal and sees these pictures, what are they going to say? But I'm allowed friendship with them. Do you understand?
That's where the root cause is, right?
Yeah.
Because you're allowed. You're given permission to do something, which is a basic human right. Why would you need a permission to make friends? That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I feel very privileged in this case, because of my mother and my father. I won't say my whole family. I would say my mother and my father and some of my relatives as well. That I was never given the permission to make friends.
Yeah.
I just had that. I was never told that these are the people that you can be friends with and these are the people you can't be friends with.
For girls, I think very basic rights are just privileges for certain girls.
But the other thing is that violence is not just in the case in the shape of rapes or sexual harassment.
It's like emotional.
It's physical as well. And it's not just intimate physical relationships that have physical violence against females. It's in general as well. People think that females are nothing and they just come up to you.
Like, consider acid attacks. Most acid attacks happen because a girl rejected a guy. A lot of acid attacks. Like, a guy is like, no, that female is my property. That's what the intrinsic mindset of guys have become, that females need to accept what a male is. This is one time when I was very overwhelmed, and I think this one thing that I told and I realized that there was too much truth to it was, if I hope not, like if I ever get raped somewhere, I'm not going to call my family first. My first thought would be, I wish this person kills me or I'll go and suicide. Because I don't trust my families with that matter. I don't trust my family like that.
And this is such an upsetting thought to have.
Yeah.
Just so upsetting to think that the first thing you think of, one, it's so sad that you think that you'll get raped. Second, the second thought you get is, if I do get raped, I want to die because I don't want to face my family after that, because I don't trust what they are going to do. We have seen rape cases within the family as well. I remember when I was still in India, a rape case that came forward where a man raped her own daughter and the mother actually helped the man to rape the daughter. And I was like, I didn't had words. I didn't know how to express how I was feeling. I was shattered. I was for 2 days, I was like, how do I talk to my family? I didn't know how to communicate with my family after reading the case thoroughly, because it was scary.
In fact, there's a statistic that tells us that 3/4 of the cases are done by all these physical assault or sexual assault, or any of these cases are done by someone the girl knows.
One thing more that I wanted to talk about is that females are not even given the permission to like something.
Yeah.
Right.
It's decided.
Females are harassed for liking a particular kind of a thing. Females are told, oh, you like this, you like that. Why are you liking that? That's not something that we like.
You're a BTS fan, right? I just remember this thing. Have you seen guys get crazy about football? Have you ever seen how guys, but they are never called crazy.
Not just football. In India, it's not just football, it's cricket as well.
Yeah, but they are never called crazy for being that crazy about Lionel Messi, whatever his name is, Messi versus Ronaldo. They'll have very intense fights about that. But a girl, if she likes a band or a guy or a particular singer, that's suddenly termed as too girly, too teenagey, and something like that is bad. You're a BTS.
I was asked that if I'm a 16-year-old to like BTS, by the way. It's not just that. And there have been cases reported where females were actually harassed to like a K-pop band or Korean guy or anyone else. It's not just Koreans. I'm just saying anyone. How do I say? I have a master's degree in neuroscience. I don't need your opinion on something that I can like. No one needs that. No one even needs a degree to like someone or something, right? But the reason I brought this topic out is about female liking something is because in the recent years, where K-pop has became a big sensation in the whole South Asian countries, the cases of getting sexually harassed or
because you like K-pop,
verbally harassed as well because of liking a particular thing has increased so badly. And I'm not saying that I wasn't I wasn't called names, I wasn't called something. It's okay. For me, I gave them what they deserve. I don't hold back. I'm not going to take your shit.
I tell you the same
That's
thing happened
something
with
that I'm
me
not
for
going
being
to
a
do.
Taylor Swift fan. I
But
would never tell people that I was a Taylor Swift fan, and now I broadly show it all around that I'm a Taylor Swift fan. But it's the thing.
yeah, exactly. It's like you have to hide yourself
Yeah,
to not get bad comments from others. But why do you have to hide? But then that's the thing. This is like a low level kind of a verbal abuse. The more verbal abuse gets with the colors you like. Liking a band is a different band and an artist is a different thing. The colors you like, the type of clothing you like, the
yeah.
type of
If you're
things you like to
if your
do.
aesthetic is too girly, like if somebody's aesthetic is too girly, it's done for. It's like girly is used as
It's
a
not just
slur today.
it's not just girly things that's looked down at. You have seen what happened throughout college with me,
Yeah,
because I was
for
not
boys.
considered the girl. I was too boyish for everyone. Um I was called a bhai in college for some reasons. I never minded. I never
I think people do
gave it
forget
a
personal
second thought.
boundaries when you are very tomboyish. People do forget those personal boundaries when you are too tomboyish. That
I never mind being called a bhai, or I never minded that people thought that I was a lot like a boy. I'd never minded it.
forgot their
But it's
personal
that
boundaries with you, Kanika.
when there were a lot of times that personal boundaries were people don't understand what the personal boundaries were, and they cross them. A lot of times when I actually dressed up in the proper traditional Indian girl wears, I was said that I look like a girl. I was told that I look like a girl. I am a girl.
Gown. You remember for your retro day or something, and everyone
Yeah.
was like, oh my god, you look like a girl. And I'm like, what is looking like?
I am a girl.
Is it a slur? Is it a
That's
slur?
because no. Because they were like amazed that I can look like a girl.
You look
And I was like,
that
how do
day.
I normally look? Do I look like a boy?
I think you were even talked down by teachers for wearing sleeveless, like right that day. Like
Oh, yeah.
sexism on another level that day.
I remember I was wearing no, it was not properly sleeveless as well.
Yeah.
What I was wearing was like it was a t-shirt, but the straps were very thin.
Yeah.
And then one of the teachers came and she was like, "This is not allowed in our college." I was in Mumbai.
And you face sexism.
Mumbai freaking shit. Everyone told me that I can wear anything once I go to Mumbai, and that was such a big lie.
Biggest lie.
Well, I don't want to rant about that, but I'm just saying that females are looked down upon. Like people make it seem so bad that females can't have their own likings.
Yeah.
So it's a thing that we can just talk about for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah,
and
because stop talking about
still
it
wouldn't.
because there are too many causes, there are too many factors, there are too many things that make this what it is happening. But I believe that we have to start somewhere, and we have started somewhere, but the direction is going on a very wrong path right now. There's no direction to it. There's no clear vision of what we are trying to do for women. There's no clear vision.
Yeah.
We need to have a clear vision.
And it has to be like a everyone's effort together to make the situation better. I'm not saying that we are perfect or we are not perfect. We are trying to understand how difficult it is. For me, for Nida, for both of us, we have a lot of privilege compared to a lot of females. And with privilege, there is a level of ignorance that comes, and that ignorance can result in a lot of things that we might say. I'm really sorry if we said something that was sexist or something that was
Sorry
not
about that.
really sensitive. I'm pretty sure Nida and me, we both are really, really sorry about that. But because we have to end this video, thank you guys for listening up until now. Also, I would like you guys to, if you would like, share your thoughts with me